And now back to that shooting in Poway. We know one person has died. 3 others were wounded when a gunman entered the Chabad of Poway yesterday afternoon. That gunman's been identified as 19-year-old San Diegan John Ernest.
The shooting happened on the last day of Passover, one of the most holy days of the year for the Jewish faith. We also know that the Sheriff's Department will be stepping up patrols at places of worship across the county today. Let's go ahead right now, get to 10 News reporter Natay Holmes. She is live at the Chabad of Poway this morning. Natay.
Good morning, guys. As you can see behind me, this area is still very much blocked off as investigators are still combing through this area. But joining me this morning is Poway Mayor Steve Voss. Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, Mayor, I know we were talking off camera that this is just kind of a bit of a shock to the entire community. As you've taken the time to let this process and sit and think about this, what's going through your mind at this moment as you see this area still blocked off here this morning?
You know, first and foremost, we wrap our arms around the Chabad of Poway congregants. Just want them to know that the community stands with them. They are our brothers and sisters. We're going to walk through this with them every step of the way.
Now, I know you said that yesterday you were able to talk to some members of the Chabad community, Chabad of Poway community, as well as other citizens just kind of in the area. How are they feeling right now?
You know, I think the folks of Chabad of Poway are scared. You know, to be under attack like that, you know, hate is always going to come knocking on somebody's door. You just never think it's going to be your own. And it's all in how you respond to that hatred. And this community is going to step up and work together.
Now, I know we mentioned we're talking about those victims, 3, survivors, and, one woman, of course, passed away. Have you been able to talk to the survivors, and how are they doing?
I'm going to be visiting with the rabbi later today. Our hearts go out to the family of the woman that lost her life. There's going to be a huge hole in the heart of Poway as time goes on. I just want them to know they're loved, and this community is going to stand with them.
Now, we also were talking about, after the situation that happened at the synagogue in Pittsburgh, just days, after, the rabbi here wanted to make sure that his members were safe. Tell us a little bit about what you guys did here during that time.
You know, we're in a debt of gratitude with the Poway Sheriff's Department, the San Diego Sheriff's Department. We came here just a few days after that, and first of all, we honored the victims of that shooting, and then we talked about what to do when hate comes around. And I have no doubt in my mind that the information that our Sheriff's Department shared with the congregants here probably helped save lives yesterday.
Awesome. And then will patrols be increased around other places of worship here in Poway today?
Oh, you bet they will. You know, our Sheriff's Department has been outstanding. I think every preacher and every pulpit in Poway is going to be talking about this, and we'll be closer and stronger as a result. But our hearts are with those whose lives were affected, the family that lost a life. We just, it's tough to comprehend that, but we'll be with them.
Awesome. Well, our prayers will definitely be with you as well as the entire Poway community after this shooting here at the Chabad of Poway synagogue. We're going to send it back to you guys.
Natay, thank you, and thank you to the mayor for taking time to talk with us this morning.